There is nothing wrong with me.
Oh man, today was the roast of Tom Simons. I gathered all of my funniest friends in a room and said, hey, make fun of me. This was absolutely hilarious. Also, most viewers get kind of confused and think this is my other Tommy In It channel, so don't subscribe. If you enjoy, please consider subscribing. It's totally free and you can unsubscribe anytime. Enjoy.
I'm Jack. I don't really like him.
Hello, Jack Manifold. You're such a friend to me.
This is going to be a long... But anyway, sometimes the people find him annoying at first, which is interesting because we've been friends for what, 2 years now? Yeah, 2 years. 2 years, and that period hasn't ended. Anyway.
It's not funny. Next up, I think we might just have James Mariott.
No, wait, are you the guy from Will and E's channel?
Not Will and E's main channel, second channel.
It's not even begun yet. I'll be honest, guys, I'm only here because I was told this was a Make-A-Wish type thing. That being said, looking at the statement, I'm probably in the right place. You are my favourite Minecraft YouTuber. No, actually, no, you're not. Sorry, that's not what I wrote. You are my least favourite.
Tommy's the kind of guy to see hair on the floor after a haircut and ask, is anyone going to eat that? And not wait for an answer.
First of all, thank you for inviting me down. It's quite inspirational to be in a room full of, very talented people and Jack Manifold.
Actually prepared to think of this. Don't look yet, I need to transition.
It's not a joke.
This is not a fair situation! We're pretty good friends. I consider you my best friend, probably.
Thank you.
And on the train here, however, he did write all of my roasts for me. Shockingly, 90% of the roasts he got me to write are directed at Jack Manifold. So great, excellent. Jack Manifold, you are dressed like a male stripper. What does that even mean? Hey guys, I made this PowerPoint presentation at 4 in the morning. Yeah. This is about why I don't like him. You like me? Do I? Loud. I don't like it. Stop it.
No, Dream just came on the screen.
We went to the same school, so...
I never actually told you this, but one time you came to my house and my neighbours complained. Tom, you're the kind of guy who would come out on Twitter just for likes.
Pretty much your most liked tweet.
Am I coming out to it?
Tommy's the kind of guy to see a single gemstone and ask, is anyone going to eat that? And not wait for an answer.
He ruined Bruno Mars for me. This is Bruno Mars before Tommy In It. Chad, powerful. In his lane. Bruno after Tommy In It. I don't even recognise him anymore. He's changed. Oh, okay, so Tommy wrote this one because it's a stolen J-Schlatt one. Jack Manifold, you dress like someone who wants to be rich but isn't yet.
He said that to Ludwig!
Yep. This one looks to be a bit of a poem. Oh, Jack Manifold, party lover, woman pleaser, degenerate.
Shakespeare.
3. Tommy In It contains a lot of Tubbo. I hate Tubbo.
I wrote down some things I wanted to say. I thought it's only fair if you're all going to make fun of me when there is nothing wrong with me. I'll say some things back. Jack Manifold, you're the sus remix of Harry Hill. Did anyone notice how James invited Jack to the E-Boys podcast and then the E-Boys just ended? Literally days after. They're all just Jack Manifold.
He is mean to me.
Oh.
He says things like, you peaked and shut up, Jack Manifold.
Tommy's the kind of guy to see the last of the white rhinoceroses and ask, is anyone going to eat that? And then he wouldn't wait for an answer.
Not really a roast, more just an observation. I think you're the only person that has a longer neck than me.
Mum says my neck's normal.
She lied.
The first time that Tommy and I went out for food, he looked me in the eyes and said, I think I'm scared of you.
Not.
Sure.
Rambu, you've supposedly been leaving the country for about a month. On behalf of everyone else in the UK, can you please get it fucking over with? Tubbo, I've seen the Twitch leaks. You are a millionaire. You can stop wearing Superdry now.
Throw jacket cheekbones too high.
Okay.
For Asher, just wrote "You're splendid."
Trust everyone.
I haven't prepared anything because I wasn't aware that I was going to do this. Just like everything that me and Tom do. So this is kind of more of a roast on me, I suppose, but 2-3 years ago, Tom came into my office to do work experience. He kind of knew fuck all about filmmaking, and now I work for him. That just goes to show how far I've fallen.
Wilbur is like Pinocchio, except every time he tells you a pointless fact that you don't care about, his hairline goes back by an inch.
Tommy's the kind of guy to see the entire nation of Eswatini and ask, is anyone going to eat that? And not wait for an answer.
Wilbur, if you weren't a little bit handsome, everyone would think you were wrong. Nikki, you have done things I personally wouldn't.
Jack Manifold is the type of guy to check how many views his Instagram stories get.
Sit on the sofa with me.
Jack Manifold is the type of guy to Google his own name to have a wank.
Actually, Jack's been made fun of the most and booed the most.
As much as I, know, the rumours aren't true, and unfortunately, the only bent thing about you is your back. As much as I would love you to be gay, I just...
Tommy, a man obsessed with calling everybody king, you put the king in how in the fucking world are you popular? And I find it a little bit strange that the only time you've managed to get 10 friends in a room is when it's promised we can all come and take a piss out of
you. Tommy in it is a pretty ironic name considering I don't think you've been in anyone.
Ready? That was full on.
So I saw that Tommy was number 47 on the Twitch league list. Well done, Tommy. Tommy. But that really does mean that money can't buy you girls. So, it's all about personality. And obviously, you're lacking in that as well.
I hate you.
Tommy's the kind of guy to see criticism and ask, is anyone going to eat that? And not wait for an answer.
Tommy's a big shitter. He shits on me. Like, he is literally the biggest shitter I know. He went to use my toilet, but I was out of toilet roll, and he actively cleaned his ass with his hand and my tap. Like, he...
No, you're dirty.
He is wearing the exact same clothes as well from that day.
I shook that hand.
I'm really just quite disappointed. Is there any way I can put a photo up on this?
No. James, I would not like to be locked in a portaloo with you. Ever.
Is that what toilet roll will not be?
I thought it was going to leave.
Tommy's the kind of guy to see his own shadow and ask, is anyone going to eat that? And not wait for an answer.
King, boss man. I would roast you, but life's hard enough when you're prepubescent and I also don't want to get fired. So.
What about the time that you called all of us on Discord, the stream of men, and just asked us to explain to you what the male G-spot was? And then upon Freddie telling you what it was, I'm going to need hands for this. He goes, no, don't tell me anymore, don't tell me. And cowers, you are a pussy.
Don't Google it, it's fucking awful.
Tommy, if you tell me that you love me all the time, I might actually believe you. That's all, thank you. Tell Wilbur and Tommy
Because even Tommy's editors are happy now.
And then he cut that.
Tom is going to be very famous, very wealthy, and very successful in his old age, I think. Like, you know, provided that he doesn't do something absolutely awful to fuck the whole thing up. And, you know, and I actually think Jack Manifold isn't that bad a guy. Jack, if you're ever hiring.
Oh yeah.
Tommy's the kind of guy to see the past tense and ask, has anyone eaten that? And then he didn't wait it for an answer.
Please, some touch ID, if you don't mind. There's more applause than I've got on the Have fun?
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't. Basically, the whole thing, the roast of Tom Simons, was some elaborate scheme by you all to roast me. I see it. I see through your lies. Tubbo, I see it's through you especially. You weren't even discreet, bitch. Alright, you got up on that stage and just said, I'm gonna roast you. You made me sit in that couch. I felt shame. I've pissed myself before, Tubbo. Less shameful than this. Thank you. This isn't a joke, right? This is serious. I go to my comment sections, people are, ha ha ha. You're that bald guy that they all point and laugh at. You're like a clown. Like a clown.
Jack, you're like a dick, like an idiot. Can we all clap and laugh at Jack?
End of